Right, well, I'm out in the woods today, finding a new place to camp, and I did, and I've been making this camp spot for the last little bit, pull some rocks in to set up. I did a little live podcast just to check signal strength on my phone earlier to see if I could do a podcast from this area, and it worked out pretty good. So since then, drug those rocks up here and built a fire pit, cleared out the underbrush from this area. So plan is next week to do my live show from this area. Now this is a place I've been on several times before, but like I said, never camped here. But this is deep in the woods, be a really good spot for swatching, if you want to use that word, whatever. But anyway, haven't been out here before, at least to do a podcast, so I thought I would just do a short video and show you guys around this place. Where I generally go is further into southeast Oklahoma, down in like LaFleur County and McCurtain County and stuff like that. Here I'm actually in southern Hughes County, which is not a long ways from where I live, probably about a 30-minute drive or so, if even that. Now where I'm at, there's not really a road coming back in here. There's a trail that I was able to get in on my truck, or get to in my truck, if you will. This here is a very well used game trail. It's thick woods. Usually if I'm back here, it's to, let me see, there we go. Thought my camera had quit. It's back here. I usually mushroom hunt, family deer hunts, such as that. A lot of wild game back here. And to my knowledge, at least, I've been in this area all my life. No one camps back in here. So next week, I will be the first person to camp in this location. And you can see I'm camped. My camp is right on this game trail, which is well used. So whatever frequents this place might just come pay me a visit. And like I say, excuse me, the allergies. I've been cutting these cedar limbs back and kind of making me cough. But anyhow, just kind of watch our step. There's a lot of baby copperheads out this time of year, so definitely want to give them their room. But anyway, so what's been going on lately? Haven't been out much this summer camping. I usually camp a lot in the summer, but it has been so stinking hot this summer, unseasonably so. Usually you'll get a few weekends it's not miserable, but it went from a very rainy spring to like over 100 degrees the next day, and it stayed that way. Today is not terrible. It's in the lower 90s. Not too much humidity, so it's not all that bad. So coming up though, next month, they're having the Bigfoot Festival down in Honubby, which I will be speaking at again. I spoke there last year, and it was a lot of fun. Met some new people, really nice folks. Pete Buffalo Head, Shelly Covington, Montana, and Troy Hudson. We all spoke there. So me, Pete, Shelly, and Troy all spoke there, and Troy invited me to come back again this year. So I thought, yeah, I had a lot of fun, met some nice folks, so I'm looking forward to it. Let's see, that'll be the first weekend in October, and I'm first on the roster in the morning on a Friday morning and Saturday morning, and then go see what else to do around there and have fun. But I'll be there after I speak, signing my books and all of that. And if you don't have my books and you're interested in them, I have two. One called Kiamishi Bigfoot, investigating the Oklahoma Sasquatch, which it's kind of autobiographical. It tells some things I've worked on in the past, like working with the Travel Channel, cases that I've investigated over the years and stuff. And the other one's called the Shampe, which is a fictional novel based on a monster in a native Choctaw folklore. So I'll leave a link to those in the description if you're interested. Maybe because well, I don't know. Should be some berries on them by now, just not ripening yet. So some years you get a lot, and sometimes you don't get hardly any. Now you hear that? The only sound you can hear is there's a jet flying in the distance, but you don't hear any cars or trucks out here where this is at. We're way back in the woods. This is really peaceful. It's getting up toward evening. Probably about another, probably another couple of hours of good daylight, but it's starting to fade a little bit now. Yes, I will start making my way back to the truck. So I don't know if I'll have enough to make a very interesting video out of this or not, but as always, you know, if you guys notice something in the woods that I don't, whether it be a deer, bobcat, bear, coyote, Bigfoot, whatever, if you notice anything that I don't, then just mention it and point it out in the comments. This is a new area, so I'm looking forward into coming next week and camping the night. So I'll keep this recording as I make my way back to my truck and then head home and all that. But next week I get here, I'm not going to have to set up camp because I did that this week. So about 30 miles from here, not much. So I'll tell you what, get back to camp, I'll just follow this game trail back. That's what I came in on. And all of the animals that follow it can't be wrong. I'll tell you, the temperature's not bad at all, especially compared to what it has been. This has been a miserably hot summer, and I am ready for fall. I said I didn't have any mosquitoes biting earlier. Now there's a few of them starting to buzz, I guess because it's getting closer to evening. You know, if y'all can see that game trail here in person, it's very well defined. I was hoping to see some kind of animals out here while I'm out here walking around. So far, nothing. Not even a squirrel. Yeah, I just wanted to mention also, most of y'all know this is September, and it was last year that we lost Kerry Arnold, a friend of mine that I'd been on his shows and took part in one of his documentaries. Really Really very nice individual, and lost him in a car wreck as he was coming back home from work last September, I believe the 13th. I'd spoken with him the night before that happened about doing a podcast with him when he got back from work, and he didn't. Really sad. I tell you what, I was around him a little bit, not a whole lot, but talked to him many times on his shows, and he was on mine a few times. He was a very, very nice gentleman. And who else did we lose this year? Scott Carpenter passed away. That was totally unexpected. Yeah, it's sad. I tell you what, we just never know how long we got. So enjoy your time when you're here, for sure. There's my truck through the woods there. I don't know if you can see it, but my truck, there it is through the trees there. We're almost back to my new camping spot. I'll tell you what, the breeze is really nice out here. Wish I had come prepared to stay the night tonight, but unfortunately I did not. They'll give me something to look forward to next week. I'm coming back at a different angle here than I departed from. Yeah, I'd planned last several days to come back in here and set up a camp spot, and I wasn't 100% where I was going to do it, but I had a good idea that this spot up here would be a good spot, and sure enough, it turned out to be a good one. Easy to clean up, and brought in some rocks for a fire pit, and right on this game trail, so we know there's a lot of foot traffic from animals through here, not from people, which is good. There's a new spot. I'll bring some chairs next week. Let's see. String me a hammock between a couple of these trees, probably. Depends on if it's raining or not. If it's raining, I'll set up a tent somewhere right over there. Probably set up a tent in the back of my truck. I'm going to do that. I like to just I like sleeping out in the open, like a hammock or on a cot or so. But if it's going to rain, I tell you, I just soon throw my sleeping bag in the back of the pickup and put a tarp over the top of it. That keeps the rain off. I don't like to be too extravagant with the tents and things. I mean, I've got a nice tent, got a small tent and all that, but I just hate breaking down camp the next morning. The least I got to tear down, the better it is. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed the walk in the woods. And stay tuned. Next week, I'm going to be back to this location, build a fire right there, and do what I always do at night: sit back and listen and talk to you guys, because I'm going to go live. So I'm going to get my stuff together, go home. So until next time, you guys take care.